All right, what's going on, family? This is Paul McMillan II, and welcome to another live binary session. So we're going to actually do a markup. Let's see, let's find a very good markup. We're going to do a markup on GJ. Looking at the RSI, looks like GJ is going to probably pull up and push up a little bit, so we might get some momentum. So what we're going to do is we're going to mark from the 15-minute to the 4-hour, basically marking up zones that basically are going to be represented by supply and demand. So that way, once we enter into the market, we have an idea of what price is going to do next. So we're going to start on the 15-minute time frame. And so what we're going to actually do is we're going to actually take horizontal lines and mark up, our zones based off of the wicks and the bodies of the candles from bottom to top. All right. So down here, we can see that price hit daily support here, which we call our demand zone. So we're going to put a rectangle here. All right, we're going to put that there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to actually mark up the next highest high. And we see there's a lot of wick action here, so we could put one, you could probably put one right up here. This is reasonable. In reality, price actually rejected this zone 2 is here. So we're going to actually make this another zone. We're going to make this a different color as well. We're going to actually make this blue. All right. Then what we're going to do is we're going to kind of scroll to the left. And then we're going to figure out the next highest point, which we can see here. Wick here, price rejected it and went back down. So we're going to actually draw another zone off of that. Make this blue as well. And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually stretch these zones. Now, first thing I forgot to do as well, to actually draw a vertical line. We're going to actually draw a vertical line here as well. We'll push it all the way back to here. That way we have an idea of what these zones did and what price gives these zones when you stretch them out. Okay. Stretch it out all the way to here. And the very next point that I see, really at its highest point up here. You see this, and price rejected this as well, right here. So this is going to be our demand zone and the supply zone. So I'm going to draw another rectangle. And we're going to make this red. Then we're going to delete our lines since we don't need them anymore. We got the zones drawn out. Now, what we're going to actually do now is we're going to actually go to the 1 hour and do the same thing, and no 30-minute, sorry. And we're going to zoom out and see if we notice any new zones to be marked up at this point. So let's stretch this out. So then what we notice here is there's another level of floor of support resistance that we can mark up here. So we'll just put that here and we'll make this a supply zone as well. We want to take a rectangle, do the same exact thing. All right. So now when we zoom out, there's no more floors to mark up. So let's see on the 1 hour, we see more. All right, so now we're going to actually pull these out. Okay. Kind of pull it out like that. It doesn't have to be perfect as long as it's not cluttered. So now we see another level of floor down here. Mark this up, all right? If there's a demand zone. Then what I'm going to do with these zones, I'm going to actually kind of clean them up a little bit. So just make them a little bit smaller. That way they're not so cluttered. This zone here, I'll probably erase this one, not to make it so cluttered. So that way, you know, you see that and you see it's going here. You know, just kind of close enough. Yeah, we'll do that. Then we're going to go to the 4 hour. Now on the 4 hour here, you see that the next highest high is right up here. Try to put that up here. That's pretty much it. So I'll just draw a zone right up to here. Let me erase. Oh, okay. So we just want to put it here. Right now. So what we're going to do is, now that we kind of drawn these zones out, now I'll stretch them out right here, over here. Now we'll go back to the 15-minute. And when we look at the 15-minute, so I'm going to actually adjust this zone here. We're going to move it down to here. Now price is respecting the zone. Now, what we want to do next is we kind of want to go to the left. And we see that price previously hit this zone here, right? For its price to go down to the next zone. Then this is the zone that went down to this next zone until it respected this support and then finally pushed price up to the next floor. So price eventually came back down to the zone, right? That's what it did. It resisted this zone and pushed price down. So when we look at what price previously did, like right here, makes me think that price is going to shoot down to this next zone before reversing. Now, when we look at it, look at another instance when, let's see, and notice here, you see how price came down to the same zone again, rejected it, and then what did it do? Shoot down to this next zone. So now my question is, what more likely is price going to do in the same position it's in now? Let's go all the way back. See, it's probably going to go down to the next zone. So then my thought is, and when you look at the RSI, you can see that price is trending downward. It's starting to do that. So that's my thought process. So then at this point, I'm going to actually just take a trend line. You say that price is just going to trend down to this next zone or close to it. So let me do that. All right. So the price is trending down. Depending on my full screen here. And so then I'm going to take a fib. Most recent high, most recent low here. All right. So price is respecting 50% here, all the way here. On this last pullback. So price does have some time to trend down. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and put in a call, and we'll see if we can win this trade. I didn't mean to put in, I meant to put in a put, my bad. We're going to put in a put call. And I'm going to draw the zone that signifies what price pulled back at. It's the 50%. Okay. Then I want to raise this figure. This is what price rejected. So what I'm going to do is pause this recording, and we're going to see exactly if we have profited or not within a certain amount of time. So I'm going to pause this recording, and then within, let's say, within 1 minute or 30 seconds left in the trade, we'll see if we're profiting and see where we're at. So we're only risking $1 on a live account just to see what we do. And we'll see. So we'll be right back. All right, so we got 7 minutes left, and it looks like we're in profit. So I'll pause, I'll resume this recording once we're about 30 seconds left in the trade and see if we're profiting. Looks like so far so good, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, be right back. So we're still in profit. We have about over 2 minutes left. But so far so good. Looks like the Bears and Bulls are fighting, but it looks like the Bulls are trying to the Bears are trying to really push through. It looks like this Bears candle is really trying to push down. Price rejected at 50% here. So that's a strong indication that price might still have another ways to go down before it reverses. It might actually hit maybe this support down here before it decides to reverse. So we may have a little bit of leg there. So once we get to about 10 seconds, then I'll resume this recording. 10 seconds left in purchase time. Be right back. All right, so we won this trade. You can see this bearish candle looks like it's starting to push down. So we won it. So we did a good job with this. So basically, I set my timer to 15 to 30 seconds, just give me a little leg room to win these trades. I might push it down to 14 minutes. But yeah, price ultimately sold and still had a way to go. So we get good on this analysis. So I'm gonna go ahead and end this session, and then I'll see you in the next session. Take care. Bye.